This morning, hundreds gathered in Rayville for the funeral of a murdered DEA agent and Richland Parish native, Terry Watson.
Agents from across the globe, along with a top government official, flew into the Arklamas to pay their respects. KTVE 10's Alana Quillen was there this morning, and she has the story.
DEA agents from around the world and even the U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder gathered here at the auditorium at the Richland Arts Center, side by side with Terry Watson's family, to honor his life and his service.
Flags are at half-staff in Rayville, as hundreds filled the Richland Arts Center to honor the memory and sacrifice of Special DEA Agent Terry Watson.
This is all about Terry today.
Many took to the stage to share compelling stories of Terry's life.
And became an accomplished sailor. And in fact, Terry lived on that boat for most of his tour in San Juan.
U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder personally appeared to give his remarks, saying it wasn't just Terry's badge that made him a hero, it was the way he lived.
It was his devotion to family and to friends, and his eagerness to serve those around him.
Many who knew Terry say he valued the simple things in life, like Coke in a bottle or a quiet spot on the beach.
In the words of his family, lived his life wide open all the time.
His 20-plus years in law enforcement took him across the world.
In Afghanistan, Guatemala, Honduras, Haiti, and Panama.
From the roads of Richland Parish as a uniformed officer to investigating Caribbean drug traffic, and eventually his lifelong dream of serving in South America.
To say Terry's assignments were diverse would be an understatement.
DEA officials say Terry's cases in Colombia led to the seizure of 20 metric tons of cocaine and several arrests.
So from day one, we knew to expect great things from Terry.
Confronting difficulty and danger, placing the safety of others above his own.
The funeral concluded with musical performances.
My soul.
In addition to his large family in Richland Parish, he leaves behind his wife, Fadia, who he just married in February.
A hero who was taken from us far too suddenly and far too soon.
As his body is laid to rest, those who knew him say they'll always remember his zest for life.
And let us resolve, here and now, that we will live our lives as he did, wide open.
Watson is being laid to rest in the McKnight Cemetery in Holly Ridge, his hometown. His family and friends are continuing to remember his life and service by gathering at the Rayville Civic Center today. In Rayville, Alana Quillen, KTVE 10 News.
Meanwhile, 6 men are now in custody in Colombia for the murder of Terry Watson.
Watson was stabbed after leaving a restaurant Thursday night. Authorities say they do not believe the attack was connected to his work. Colombia police officials say the men are members of a criminal network dedicated to theft. The suspects are sought for extradition back to authorities in Washington, and they face homicide charges in the United States.